Hey guys, this is Paradwaj with Fonearena.com and this is the video review of the Micromax Canvas A1, the company's first Android One smartphone. It was launched last month and is exclusively available on Amazon. With strict conformance to Google's reference hardware design, all the Android One smartphones have the same specifications. Is the Canvas One any different in terms of performance? Let's find out. All the Android One smartphones have a 4.5-inch FWVGA display at a resolution of 854 by 480 pixels and at a pixel density of 218 ppi. The resolution is less compared to that of the Moto E, but the display is bright and the sunlight legibility is decent. It doesn't have a scratch-resistant glass that is present on the Moto E, the Zenfone 4 and the Redmi 1S. Since the display is glossy, it is prone to fingerprints and attracts dust easily. You can use the bundle scratch card to protect the smartphone from scratches. It has a 2-megapixel front-facing camera that can record videos at 720p HD resolution. The camera is good for selfies and video calls in bright conditions, and it has a circular earpiece and the usual set of proximity sensors and ambient light sensors just above the display next to it. There is a LED notification light next to the earpiece which glows in green and red colors, but it doesn't light up when the phone is charging. It has the on-screen buttons below the display, but the device is not compact since it has a huge bezel. The power button and the volume rockers that have shiny finish are attached to the back cover, unlike the Spice Dream Uno. The power button is too small, so it is not easy to access quickly. The 3.5mm audio jack is present on the top and the micro USB slot is present at the bottom of the phone. It is about 9mm thick and weighs about 136 grams, almost similar to all the other Android One smartphones. The plastic back cover has a smooth matte finish which feels solid in the hands and doesn't slip easily. The magnetic black color is darker than the Dream Uno and feels much smoother, and also comes in the serene white color. It has 2 micro SIM slots, a micro SD card slot and a 1700 mAh removable battery under the back cover. There is a shiny patch around the camera that is prone to scratches. Coming to the camera, the 5-megapixel unit is decent but doesn't offer much in terms of details. The Google camera is default in the smartphone, which has photosphere, lens blur and panorama features. It can be operated only when the micro SD card is inserted though. Daylight shots and macro shots are good, but some shots seem dull if there is not enough light. Low light shots are full of noise, but the LED flash makes the shots better in such conditions. Overall, it's just an average camera. It can record videos at 1080p resolution, and the video doesn't have much details, and the audio is not crisp either since it lacks a secondary microphone. Coming to software, it runs on Android 4.4.4, which is completely stock just like the Nexus devices, and the Google Now launcher is the default experience. The UI is pretty smooth without any lag since it has been highly optimized. Since Google pushes out updates directly for all these Android One smartphones, you don't need to worry about the software updates at all. Out of 1GB of RAM, you get 963MB of usable RAM. About 552MB of RAM is free when the phone is idle, with just the default apps running in the background. Out of 4GB of internal storage, you get just 2.27GB of usable storage, and the internal storage cannot be accessed using the MTP protocol. You can move the compatible apps to SD card once you insert one. We did not face any issues in installing apps like the Micromax Unite 2, and even though it doesn't have a separate option to set the SD card as the default write disk, large games are directly installed on the SD card, so you don't have to worry about the internal memory getting full. The Canvas A1 smartphone comes with the Amazon app, Hike Messenger and MLive app pre-installed apart from the usual set of Google apps, and also has support for the Hindi language input. Google's Play Music is the default music player experience on this device, and it plays a range of audio formats. Audio from the bundled earphones could be better, and the loudspeaker output is just average. FM radio has the standard UI seen on all the MediaTek handsets and comes with auto search, RDS and recording. The default video player can play Full HD videos smoothly. It has the SIM manager option that lets you set a default SIM, and as usual you have the SIM management options to set defaults for either of the SIMs. All the Android One smartphones come with free data for prepaid Airtel customers. This includes 100MB of free 3G data per month for 6 months for software updates and 200MB per month for app downloads or updates. It is powered by a 1.3 GHz quad-core MediaTek MT6582 processor with the Mali 400 GPU. Overall, the performance is pretty good, and Google has optimized the software so that it doesn't lag a bit even when switching between the home screens or doing any other intensive tasks. Thanks to the 1GB of RAM, multitasking was smooth too. We tested several games on the device which were decent. Some games did face occasional lag in the gameplay and the graphics were not the best. Coming to the battery life, the 1700 mAh battery lasts for a day with average use and more than a day with minimal use. But on heavy use such as 3G with both the SIM cards functioning and some gaming, it will last less than a day. Overall, the Micromax Canvas A1 is a decent budget smartphone running stock Android in its price range. Even though the Canvas Unite 2 that we reviewed recently had better battery life compared to this, the Canvas A1 offers smooth performance and doesn't have any bloatware. All the Android One smartphones are currently available only from online retailers, but these would be available from retail stores later this October during Diwali. At a price tag of Rs 6,499, if you can compromise on the display, camera and the battery life for the performance and the pure Android experience, go for it. To summarize better, listed here are the pros and cons of this device. And that's about it for the video review, guys. Do check out the full review that's up on the blog. The link will be up in the description below. Do hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already by hitting the subscribe button for more videos like these. Thanks for watching and let us know what you think in the comment section below.